All of you, welcome back to yet another project for Solana Mastery. In this project, you're going to build your first ever advanced full stack messaging app on Solana blockchain with multimedia file support where you can send audio, video, images, text, chat, and you can also transfer fund in your chat. So let me give you a complete walkthrough of all the features we have included and how our Solana chat application would work. So when the user will come back to our application, this is what exactly they will see. The very first section we have is our header section where you will find the logo which you can customize. You will have a button which you can click and you can connect your wallet. Then we have our hero section where we are displaying the details about our project. So this is going to be the logo of our branding. Here you will find the Solana chat. It's a decentralized chat application which execute on the Solana blockchain. We have our titles which you can customize, and here we have another button which user can click and they can connect. Now if you come back to the feature, here we are providing all the features which we are offering in our decentralized chat application. So we have the secure decentralization, which every single thing, all the transaction of the data would be stored in the smart contract, so no one can able to manipulate or change it. We have a lightning fast system because we have developed this project on the Solana chain. We have multiple feature like sending media file, adding friend, transfer money. That's all we have. So the transaction is going to be very quickly within 1 second. You can see this is the lowest, but it can go more low to the fee. We have 100% decentralization and we are following this byte of data transfer, which is super fast. So this is the complete overview of our application and our welcome page. Now let's connect our wallet and let's get into our dashboard. So I'll simply click on my wallet and I have all of these wallets. So I'll go with Phantom, and once you will connect your wallet, you will come back to the dashboard. From there you can able to chat with your friends. If you don't have friend, you can simply connect and make friend. So here we have on the dashboard section, you will find that we have a stunning dashboard and futuristic look we have. The very first section we have is the header section, and here you will find on the right hand side our profile. So I have the image. You can upload your profile. If you don't want to upload, it's going to display first text of your name, which you can see this. So we have our name, we have our wallet address, we have our profile. This is the icon we have added, and if you want to disconnect, you can simply click here and you would be disconnected. Let's connect one more time. Click on Phantom and I'm connected, and here I am in my dashboard. So that's the header section we have. On the left hand side we have our sidebar. There you will find the list of all the friends. So the very first section we have is the message, and from here you can able to click and you can able to add friend. So you can able to give their wallet address, name, and you can click on add friend, but they have to be added and registered themselves. Then you can able to add them, or you can come back to the browser section, and here you will find list of all the user which is available and which you are not friend with. So this is your wallet, but when the user will register and you are not friend with, you're going to simply select and find them, and you can select and you can add them. So just click it and it will be selected, and you can call the function and you would be added as a friend. So let's close this one. We have the filter system, so you can simply filter your friend, and if you want to go to the specific chat to that particular user, you can simply select and you will be open that specific chat and you can start communicating. So if I go with coder, there you will find that all the messages I have exchanged, all the messages I have sent, that's all is there. So this is the message I have sent, and here you will find that I have exchanged the media file, I have sent the money, I have sent the audio file, I have sent the video, I have sent the image file, I have this text file. So all the things which you will transfer is going to be reflecting here, and you will find the name of the user, how many friends he has, and these are the icons we have. So this is the chat interface. From there you can able to communicate. If you come back here you will find multiple media file options. So if you want to send message, if you want to send image, you can simply click here and you can simply upload the image file. If you want to upload video, you can click here and you can upload the video file. If you want to send music, you can simply select here and you can send your media file, audio file. And if you want to transfer fund, you can simply click here, you can give the amount which you want to transfer and it would be transferred to this particular user. So let's close this one, and here we have the option. If you want to see your profile, you can simply click here and you will find the details about your profile. If you want to update the image of your profile, you can do it, but I would suggest you just keep it one profile at a time. It would be better. And you will find the number of user you are friend with, your account is active, and that's the details you will find. You can simply copy that and you have copied your address. Let's close this one. Now you can see that I'm connected with the admin account. I will also have the access for the admin as well. So you can simply click here and it will open the admin panel, and then you can able to find all the stats like how many user we have in our smart contract, the deployer address. This is the account which I have used for deploying the smart contract. Our contract is got initialized. So when you will deploy the contract, after that you have to initialize, then the user can able to register themselves. You can see which network we have deployed. It will work absolutely fine on the mainnet as well. You will find all of these details. We have the users and how many friends each one of them have. So this is the details section we have. You can simply click on refresh and it's going to refresh the data. So I'll simply close this one, and that's how our chat interface would look like. Now let me perform every single thing in practical and show you all the transaction, and let's do that. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, come back to this, and right now I haven't sent any message, so I'll simply send the message. So I'll simply come back here in my chat and I'm going to copy the text right from here. So let's copy it. So I'll come back here and let's send the message. I'll simply come here, paste the message and click on this send, and it's going to perform the transaction. So you can see it's going to call our Phantom wallet, and we have to simply log in first. I haven't logged in, and I have to simply click on confirm. Simply ignore this one because it's a devnet. So we have this stimulation function which we are not executing. So just a warning, simply click on confirm and the transaction in the process. Once the transaction will complete, you will see the message will pop up, and here the message is successfully sent to that particular user. Send the audio file, video file or image is very easy. I'll send a, let's say, image. I'll come back here and this is the one I have. I'll simply select, click on open, and I will have this beautiful preview where I can see that what I'm sending. I can give a caption, but this one is optional, but let's give this caption, and I click on this send, and here I'm uploading the data to the IPFS, then I'm calling the smart contract. So it's a really powerful strategy. Let's click here and I have to simply click on this confirm, and the transaction is happening. Once the transaction will complete, the file would be sent and you will find the media file would be reflecting here. So it's taking a little bit time because we are loading the data. You can come back here and you can simply come here one more time and you will find the media file is loading. So what we are doing, we are not blocking the execution of the function, we are loading it synchronously. So you will find that we have sent this one. If you want to send the like video, you can do that. You can simply click on video and you can select the video. So I have this video, I'll click on this open, and here I can have the preview, or I can simply give the text. I'll say hey video, and you can type any message, click on the send, and here we are doing the transaction. So we are calling our smart contract IPFS and making the transaction. So just wait, soon the process will complete. I have to simply click on confirm to execute the transaction. So here we have successfully completed our transaction, and you will find the video which is there in the chat. I can simply click here and I can play the video which I have uploaded. In the same way, I can simply upload and transfer the audio file. I can simply click here, pick the audio file, send here. I can give that, I'll say give this text and click on the send, and here I'm uploading it. We are making the call to our smart contract. Let's click on this confirm, and we are simply sending the audio file which is reflecting in our file with the icons, with the image. So every single thing is looking fine, and this one is dynamic. It will automatically get to reflect which when you are communicating with the user. So I can simply come back here, and if I want to transfer the fund, I can do that very easily. So if I come back to my Phantom wallet, and you can see that I do have a little bit fund which I can do the transfer. So I have 0.4. So let's do the transfer. I'll simply come back here, I'll click on this, and I'm going to transfer, let's say 0.1, and click on this send, and it's going to transfer the fund to this chat, and the user will receive. Let's click on this confirm, and just a moment, soon the transaction will complete and we have done the transfer of the fund. So it's really powerful. I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included. I can simply come back here and I can go back to the different account, which is the account number, let's say 2, and in which I have sent and received all the messages. So I'll simply give a quick reload. So it's going to simply reload the data, and here you can see I got this one. Now I can come back here and you will find that all the messages which I have received. So I'll simply come back here, and here you will find that this is the messages I have received. This is the messages and audio file and the images I have sent. If I come back to my account number 1, you will find that all the messages which I have recently sent, that's all is going to be visible in my chat. So I'll simply give a reload because I have changed my account, and here you will find that I'm on account number 1. I'll click on this, let's say the blockchain coder. You will find all of this text, the audio file, every single thing is perfectly aligned. So first we have to send the text, then the image, then the video, audio, and the money. That's all is there. If I want to respond back, I can simply respond in back in the text. I can simply click here and I can simply call the function. So let me help here, click on this confirm, and here we have it. So we have to send the message. If I want to send the image back, I can do that very easily. I can simply come back here and I can simply go back to the images, pick the image, click on open, and here I can give the caption, or I can simply click on the send, and the message would be sent absolutely perfectly. And here we are sending the message. Click on this continue and click on confirm, and the transaction is completed, and we have completed the entire transaction. So that's how you can easily able to simply send the messages, receive the messages. If you want to add friend, you can simply come back here, you can add it manually, or you can simply come back here. Here you will find the list of all the users. You can simply select them and you can simply click on this add friend. Got it? So that's how every single thing will be working. I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included, and this is the automated system. The moment you will bring it up your chat, it will go to bring it down, and you will have all of this details. Looks absolutely perfect. Now if I want to update my profile, so I'll simply do that very easily. I can do one thing. I can come back here and I can come back here and I will go to my account number 2, in which I haven't uploaded my profile. So right now you can see I'm connected with the account number 2. Let me reload the page and you will find that I'm connected with account number 2, but I haven't uploaded my profile. So it's very easy. I can simply check the messages, I can read it, and if I want to update my profile, I can simply click here and I can click here, and I have the image which I can simply upload. So I can simply take this one, click on open, and it's going to upload the image, and we're going to have it. So here it's calling our smart contract. I have to click it, click on this confirm, and the transaction in the process. Once the transaction will complete, the profile would be updated, and here you got it, profile. It looks absolutely fine. So your profile is updated. In the same way, if you come back to a different account and if you want to update the profile, so you can, but don't try to do the profile update frequently because you have to pay money for it. I hope you can understand. So you can see it's changed. If I come back here and if I change it, I can do that very easily. So this one is I have already updated. If I come back here, click here, and if I change this to a different profile, I'm making a call, it's going to make a update, and I have to simply confirm the transaction, click on confirm, and it's going to simply update my profile, and the profile is updated. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included. Every single thing is working absolutely fine, like a bread and butter. So it's really powerful. Every single thing is got updated, and we have all of the chat is available, which we can read and see that. So I hope you can understand that how powerful application it is. Every single thing is controlled by the smart contract. It's a full stack Solana mastery project which will help you to learn every single thing about the Solana development and contract development. So that's a really powerful. Every single event is happening perfectly. Now let me provide you all the assets which you need to develop this application, and if you want to foster your development, you can take the final source code as well. So you can come back to the blockchain coder. There you will find that we have more than 100 plus project, and we have built more than 30 to 40 projects dedicated to the Solana. So make sure to log in, come back to the source code section, and here you will find all the 100 plus project we have developed. We have many projects for the Solana which you can also have a look. So make sure to check all of that. Now you have to come back here. You can search for it. You can click on this recent project, and here we have it. So click on this. Make sure to check this one, play to earn. It's a really powerful game where you can allow user to play, and when they will win, they will get the amount double, and when they will lose, you will get the fun. So this is the one we have. Click here and you will come back here. I'm going to attach the final source code setup video right here, which is this one I'm recording. You can click on the starter file and it will take you to GitHub, and here you can able to understand all the architecture which we have utilized and how every single thing would be working. So make sure to clone the repository, save it, so when the complete project will come, you can simply follow it straight away. Now let me show you that how you can do the final code setup. So make sure to take it. When you will take it, you will give your valuable contribution to my team to bring more tutorial like this. When you will download the final source code, you will get the zip file. Make sure to extract the zip file, and you will get this folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project, including the smart contract you have seen in the demo. So I would suggest you to install a zip extractor and extract this folder, and this is the one you have to open in your VS Code. So I'll click on my VS Code and I'll go back to open. I'll go back to desktop because there I have my folder. I'll simply select and click on open. Now let me give you a complete walkthrough of all the folder and file structure and the architecture we have included in this particular project. So let me make a little bit zoom, and you will find that this is the complete architecture and all the folder structure we have for our application. So the very first folder we have is the component, in which you will find all the component we have designed for this full stack Solana chat application. So the very first one we have is the add friend. There you will find all the code. So every single thing is dynamic. I would suggest you to test as it is. Once you understand it completely, after that do all the experiment from your end. So this is the add friend. This is the admin dashboard. This is the chat window, friend list, header, IPFS image, layout, loader, media preview, message input, user profile, welcome. Every single thing is dynamic. So this is the welcome. If you want to change the description and titles, you can do the customization based on your requirement. So let's close this one. So that's all the component we have. The next one we have is the context, in which you will find the chat context, which allow us to communicate with the smart contract we have deployed on the Solana chain, and we have all the functionality. So make sure to have a look. It's a really powerful, and that's all the connection and all the function call we are doing right up here. So just keep it as it is. You don't need to make any changes. Every single thing is dynamic. Let's close this one. Come back here. Go back to the contract, and then you will have the Chat DApp Rust smart contract. So this one is a really powerful smart contract we have developed, and it has all the feature. This will help you to master how you have to write the Rust smart contract. So this is the huge contract we have coded. More than 500 lines of code we have added, and it's really powerful. It has all the feature like building the relation, getting the data, having the data, writing, updating. That's all we have. So you can check all of this. Try to understand. So this is the one which we're going to deploy, and when you will deploy, you will have a different address which you have to provide. So I'll show you all the setup which you have to do. So let's close this one. Now come back to the lib, in which you will find the AB of our smart contract. So when you will deploy the contract, we'll get the idle file, and that's what we're going to replace here. So let's close this one. Close this one, come back to the pages, and it's going to be a single page application. So we have this app.js, where we have done all the setup for the context management and the wallet integration. So you will find that we are using all the well established packages for the industry. You will find the network configuration. So I have deployed the contract to the devnet, and that's what I have added. And here we have the wallet which I'm offering, and that's all the setup we have. So just keep it as it is. Close this one, come back to the index.js, and here you will find the complete home page, where we are injecting all the component dynamically for the user and for the admin. That's all is there. So just keep it as it is. Close this one, come back to in which you will find this particular the blockchain code logo, but you can keep all the assets which you want to have it. That's all you can keep into the public folder, and you can simply call it. So let's close this one, come back here, go back to the style folder. Inside that we'll have the global.css, and here we have written the entire custom CSS for our entire application with all the custom models. So I just suggest you to test as it is, and if you really want to change the branding color, you can do it, but make sure you should have a understanding about it. So this is the global color which you can simply play around with. Let's close this one, come back to the utils. There you will find the utility function we have. So this is the helper function which allow us to sort the address, format it, check the validation, copy. That's all we have. So you don't have to make any changes. You can see all of this gradient component which we have utilized. Now if you come back to the Pinata IPFS, there you will find that we are using this Pinata provider for deploying our document to the Pinata IPFS, which is a distributed network, different endpoints. So this is the huge code we have coded. Don't need to make any changes. Just keep it as it is. Close this one. I'll tell you what are the things which you have to provide. So all the things which you have to provide in this environment variable. So if you come back here, this is very important. You have to put your variable. So the very first thing is program ID. So when you will deploy the contract, you will get the program ID, and that's what you have to provide. When you will deploy the smart contract, and the account which you're going to use, you have to provide the wallet address of that particular account which you will use for deploying the contract. We are testing on devnet, so I have activated that. Here you have to provide your Pinata credential, API key, secret key, and JWT token. And the rest thing is going to be as it is. So we're going to get it each one of these variables together. Just wait. Let's close this one, come back to the git ignore, keep it as it is. We have the next config files, just keep it as it is. We have the packages and file, and this one is the most powerful packages we have used. It's very stable, and it will work absolutely fine no matter when you are developing this project. It will work after 5 years, 10 years, it will work absolutely fine as long as you maintain this package for this particular video. So let's close this one, come back to the post CSS, every single thing is good. Come back to the readme file, and there you will find all the details about the project and what are the things you need to have. So that's all is given, but make sure to follow this video till then. You will understand every single thing. Let's close this one, come back to the Tailwind config. So this is the custom configuration we have for our Tailwind setup. That's just keep it as it is. Close this one. Now I hope you have understood that what are the things and folder and file structure we have designed for our application. Now the very first thing we have to do is to deploy our smart contract. This is the one we have to deploy and perform all the transaction. and that's what we're going to do it. So this is all we have it. So what I will do, I'm going to come back to the browser and let's deploy the contract first. So let's come back here and let's open a new tab and type Solana Playground ID. Make sure to search this, because right now there is a lot of fake Solana Playground. If you connect with them, they're going to steal your funds. So always search on Google, come back here, and this is the official one. So click here and you will come back to your project and you will see that I have already this project. So I'll simply delete this one and I'm going to start from fresh so you can be on the same stage where I am. So right now you can see that I have the empty project. So the very first thing I have to do is to create a project. I'll click here and I'm going to call this Chat DApp and I'm going to use the Anchor framework. It's a really powerful. Click on create and it's going to create the project for you. We got the project. Now the very first thing we have to do is to get our contract. So come back here, select all, copy, come back here, select all, replace. Now you have to paste. So make sure to save it, and once you will save, you will have your contract up and right up here in the project. Now I'm going to simply connect with my wallet. So I'm going to use my internal wallet, which I already have in my Phantom wallet. So this is the wallet which I'm going to use for deploying the contract. So that's the first thing. Let's close this one. Now what I will do, I'm going to simply compile my contract. So before you compile, make sure to give a quick reload after pasting the contract and you will find that every single thing is well settled. We are using the same wallet address and this is going to be the admin of our contract. Now I'll come back here and let's run the build command. The moment you will run, it's going to change the program ID and it will give you the updated one. So let's click on this build, and this might take a little bit time, so just wait. Once it will compile the contract, we'll get the idle file and we are ready to deploy our smart contract. So just wait. And you can see that I'm getting this error in the compilation because I already made a lot of requests to the compiler. Don't need to worry about it. Whenever you get this error, make sure to reload the page and save it one more time. Come back here and let's give a one more try. So it's going to compile your contract. Once you will have the compiled contract, you are ready to deploy it. So just wait. And finally our contract is got compiled. So whenever you take a little bit time, make sure your contract is going to be successfully compiled and we got the detail built successfully. Once you are done with that, you will see this program ID is got updated. Now we are ready to deploy our contract. This button is enabled. So let's click on this deploy and it's going to deploy our smart contract. So just wait. Let's click on hit enter and it's deploying our smart contract. So just wait. And finally our contract is deployed. I'll simply click here. You can come back to the Explorer and then you can able to see all the details that what are the execution we have developed, and this is our program ID which we need. So you can able to see that what are the internal contract, what are the models, that's all we have. So this is the successful contract deploy. Now you can come back here and now I would suggest you to copy this complete code and that's what you have to paste here because this time this address will be changed. So I'll simply select this, remove and paste. That's the first thing. We got our updated contract. Now close this one, come back to the ABI. I'll simply delete this ABI because we have our new ABI. I'm going to simply minimize this one, come back here and let's try to export our program ID. So this is the one you can copy from here till, or you can simply copy from here as well. So I'll simply copy and that's what I'm going to provide in our environment variable. So here I have to provide, paste here. We got our program ID. Now we have to get our ABI. So let's close this one, come back here in the file and here you will find your idle file. So you can simply export your ABI. So click here and you have exported. Now you can come back here, go to this, come back download and there I have it. Simply drag and drop in the lib file. I'll save it and it will be formatted. So we got the most important things done. Like we got our ABI, we got our contract deploy, we got the program ID. Now we're going to simply provide the admin address, which is this one I have used. So I'll simply click here and I'm going to click and copy this. I have copied. Now I can come back here and I'm going to simply paste here. We got it. So we got these three details. Now we have to get our Pinata API key and secret key before we execute our project because this will allow the user to upload the media file. So let's come back here, open a new tab, type Pinata Cloud. It's a really powerful platform and it's free to use it. So log in and verify your account. When you will verify your account successfully, you will have the dashboard. I already have my account, so I will simply log in straight away. I'll click on login and once you will log in successfully, you will get into your dashboard and you will find all of this. I'm going to click here and now I have to create a new API key. So if I come back to the API keys, I have already created one, but to create a new one, you can simply click here and you can call this Chat DApp. And make sure you have to enable this one. In that way, you can able to have all the access and click on this create and it's going to create a brand new API key. So this is the API key, simply copy and that's what you have to paste here. That's what you have to paste here. Again, I will come back here. I'll copy the secret key, and that's what I have to paste here. Now I have to get my JWT. Copy, and that's what I have to paste here. Again, I'm telling you, you have to use your own, because after this project, I'm going to delete this one. It's free to create your account, free to get your API key and secret key. So make sure to create your own. Don't use my. I'm going to delete this and it will not work. So we got all the important environment variable, which looks absolutely fine. I'll simply close this one. Now we have to do the installation of the packages. So if you come back here, we have to install all of these packages and execute. So what I will do, I'll simply close this one, open up my terminal. And right now you can see I'm on the main directory, Solana Chat DApp. In the main directory, if I show you my node version, I have the latest node version. So there is no problem. It will work absolutely fine with the latest node version. So make sure to check your node version. If I check my npm version, it's absolutely fine. Now what I will do, I'll simply going to install the packages. Simply type npm I, hit enter, and it's going to do the installation. This might take a little bit time depending on your internet speeds. So just wait, just let it be installed completely. You can see the installation is started, but we are getting this warning, depreciated. Simply ignore that. It's not that important. We are focusing on stability. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes in the package version. Otherwise, it's going to fail. So don't run any one of these commands. Got it? Now I'm going to simply clear up my terminal. Now we are done with the installation, and you will find our node module is there. We have our packages and file. Now we are ready to start our application. To start, you can type npm run dev and hit enter. Our application will start on localhost 3000. You can simply copy this one. You can minimize from here, or you can do it just like this, but don't delete it. So I'll minimize this. Now I'll come back to my browser. I'll close all of this. Open tab. Let's close this one because we don't need this anymore. I'll come back here, paste this URL and hit enter, and you will find that our application is working absolutely fine. And this is the account which is the admin and I'm connected with. So I'll come back here. You can see I'm on the account number 2, which is not the admin. So I'll simply come back here, go back to account number 3, and this is the account which I have used for deploying the contract, and it has enough fun. So I'll simply reload the page, and you will find that I'm connected with the admin account, and here I'm getting an option called initialize, and that's the first thing you have to do. Once you deploy your contract, you have to initialize it. So I'll simply click on this initialize program, and it's going to call the function, and it's going to start our initialization. Click on this confirm, and it's going to perform the transaction. Once the transaction will complete, you would have the dashboard, and now every single thing is ready. User can come and they can create the account. So first, you as an admin have to start and initialize the contract. So I got the initialization. Now I'm ready to create my account. So I'll simply click here, and I'm going to give my name. So I'll say Daulat Hussain. I'll click on this create account, and you have to create your account transaction, and once the transaction will complete, you will have this dashboard. And right now you can see that there's no user. If you click on this add friend, if you come back here, you are the only one. There is no user. So you can have to register, other user has to register into this application, then you can able to add them into your friend. But if you can come back to your profile, and if you want to update your image, you can click here, select the image, click on open, and you will find it's uploading. And here we have uploaded to the IPFS successfully, calling our smart contract. And once you call it, you will find that our profile is updated successfully. So that's how you can update your profile. Now what I will do, I'll simply come back here, go back to the different account, and I will try to register one more user from a different account. So here you can see I haven't created account from this. That's why I'm getting this one. I'll click on this create account, and I can select here. So I'll say the chain coder and click on this create account. And again, I have to simply confirm the transaction, and my account would be created, and I will have the access of the dashboard, and now I can able to make the friend. So you can see I have created my account, my profile, everything is looking good. Now if I click on this add friend, or you can do it from here, if you come back to the browser, and you will find this is the user is reflecting. This is you, and this is the admin. So you can simply select here. You will see it will automatically fill out all the details. Now click on this add friend, and it's going to make a call, and this user will be added as a friend. So click on confirm, and the transaction is in the process. Here you have added this user as a friend, and you will find in your friend list. So you can simply select here, and now you are ready to send the message. So I'll say copy this text, and I can paste here and click on this send. And here you have to perform 2 transactions. So let's click on confirm and click on confirm. Because the reason how smart contract work on the Solana blockchain, because this is a chat application where you are performing the chat between 2 users. So when you will send the very first message after becoming a friend, you have to confirm two transactions, because in the first transaction we are creating your PAT account, which will build the relation. After that, you can simply call one function one time to send the messages. So if I try to call one more time, send this message, it will have only one transaction. Okay, I hope you have understood the logic of the smart contract we have included. So this is the very straightforward logic we have on the Solana chain. So before you perform and register yourself, you have to perform the create an account into the contract and perform the transaction. So that's what we have. Now I can send the media file. So I'll select here, send this media file, and I can give the details, click on this, send, and it's going to perform the transaction. And the media file would be sent successfully. I'll click here, click on this confirm, and the transaction is happening, and we have sent the media file. In the same way, I can send the video file. It's pretty easy. I can select here, upload it, or I can go with this without text and send it. And it will be sent to the user, and here it's sending. Let's click on this confirm, and the transaction is in the process, and we have sent the video file. If you want to send the audio file, it's pretty easy. Select here, you can give your description, paste here, and it would be sent successfully. Let's click on this confirm, and the transaction is completed, and you have sent the message. And that's all the messages which you find. If you come back here, if I go back to the account number 3, which is the admin, which is receiving all the messages, I'll give a reload, and every single thing would be updated. If you come back here, you can see it's reflecting here. Click here, and you will find all the messages he sent you. If you want to reply it back, then simply give your text, and you can simply send the message, and it's going to perform the transaction. So let's click on this confirm, and the transaction is sent to the smart contract, and it's reflecting fine. You can check your profile, one friend you have. If you are admin, so I can simply click here, and you will find all the details. It's initialized, this is the 2 user, all of things is looking great. So I hope you have understood. This is really powerful. Every single feature is working absolutely smoothly, and this will help you to understand that how you can build complex structure of the smart contract on decentralized ecosystem when it's come to Solana and scalability. So I hope you have understood that how you have to perform all the transaction, how you can become a friend, how you can add a create your account, how you can send the messages in multiple files. That's all is there. That's all is there. So that's the only thing I want to cover in this video. I hope you have understood the complete architecture. Soon the complete project will come, so you can follow it. But if you want to take the final source code and faster your development, you can come back to the blockchain coder, get the final source code, and it will give you a valuable contribution to my team. So this is the really powerful project which you have to include in your portfolio to understand the structure and understanding about the smart contract in Rust programming language, and how you can deal with the Solana blockchain and all the important packages which you have to know as a Solana blockchain developer. So that's the only thing from my end in this video. I hope you have understood every single thing. If you have any question, any doubt, let me in the comment section, or you can shoot an email to our official email ID. We'll provide you more details around it. With that, I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.